Hey guys, this is Cody with CRS Labs, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. Last time we were here, we picked up Nira the Wild Mage in the town of Beregost. We started to explore the town, and our goal was to eventually head south towards Nashkel to clear out the iron mines and fix the solution that's plaguing the Sword Coast. We're gonna get rid of one of these little brutes from here out the gate. You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager. Not that it's anything personal, you understand, but I'm afraid your time here on this ball mud is about done. I hope you got the will to back up those words. Aye, that I do. The will and the way. Shall we get to business then? Alright, first, we need to get Emma out of the front. She is in a super dangerous, vulnerable position. And even though my character doesn't exactly have much better armor or health, his katana makes him quite the threat. I'm gonna have Nira cast Magic Missile, and as soon as MON is out of melee range, we're gonna have her use her Mage's Staff.
What is it this time?
Come on, guys, I believe in you. Ooh, come on, you guys can do it.
My spleen. Yes.
Oh, he's running. He's in fear. I would be too. You literally just picked a fight of 1 against 5. I like how the bar patrons don't even blink, like this is just normal activity. So let's see what we got from that. We got chainmail. I think yeah, splint is better than chain. Oh, I forgot. Nira has a gem bag. That'll be helpful. We can keep all of our stuff in. Let's see what this note was. No, we've already read that one. Bounty notice. Oh, this is different from the one that we read earlier. Be it known to all those of evil intent that the bounty is placed on the... Ah, so basically the only difference is our price is increased to 350 gold pieces.
What you want?
How may I be of assistance? Well, of course.
If I was this guy, I'd be like, why does everyone want me dead? Like, I don't understand. I'm not sure if thieving counts on that side, but I really don't want to find out. Oh, I'm a lumberjack, and I'm okay. I work all night, and I sleep all day. Yep. Just brace yourself, guys. You're going to get a lot of singing from me across this series. Hello, you wouldn't have happened to see a big loutish guy with a dog's head on him around here, have you? Dog's head? You heard me, a dog's head, and breath that could peel paint too. Dog's head... I want to say warg, but I think it's a gnoll. Yeah, a gnoll. There's one of all of them in the hills west of here, close to High Hedge. Damn thieving ball stole my short sword 2 days back. Never liked them myself. How much would that blade be worth to a runty guy like you? Yeah, lay off the short guy jokes. They're older than your grandmother's uncle. The damn blade ain't worth nothing. It's a pride thing. I give you 50 gold pieces if you wipe it. If you wipe his ass with it. You got your deal. It's just 50 gold, and I don't mind helping out the small folk. Let's have Aetherius just look around. I don't think there's anything around here.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Hail and well met, traveler. Rallio is my name. Rallio Windspear. Haven't seen you around here before. Perhaps you're new to the town then. I make it a point of meeting as many people as I can wherever I go. So many tales and stories. Have you been to the south? I hear there's trouble in Nashkel. I have not been down that way for some time now, so I don't have much to say. Likely you will have heard much from the others about town. Anyway, what can you say about Beregost then? What would you like to know? I have many of the locals, and I know a bit of the history as well. Any outstanding quests that need resolution? I fancy myself a bit of an adventurer. An adventurer, eh? Well, if you're up to the task, I hear there are strange things in the old Caster school ruins southeast of town. I would nay go there unless you are quite sure of your abilities, though. Many a well-meaning fellow has gone and not come back. Well, only those adept in battle. Other than that, I know that the lady, Marianne, has been awaiting news of her husband for some time. He was he was to come up from but is overdue. I know she'd be grateful for any news. She lives on the east edge of town if you find anything. Anything else you'd like to know of? What are the concerns of the day? How have the troubles lately affected people? I suspect you mean the iron shortage. I imagine it has affected the local smithy quite a bit. Tarum was a wonderful blacksmith, but he's got a lot of time on his hands these days. His shop is reasonably stocked, but I think he's looking for other materials to work on these days. Not sure what that might be, but he's quite adept at exotic materials. Anything else I can help you with? No thanks. You've been a great help. Not a problem. Always a pleasure making new friends. I love getting information in this game. Just character building. I think we can get away with stealing from this person. Having these doors open in line of sight makes me extremely nervous because I'm not entirely sure who can and can't see me. And like right now, yeah, I think we'll be alright. Oof. I don't need a club. I'm actually surprised I'm still able to pick this many locks. I mean, I know we spec'd our thieving skills all into opening lockpicks. And so I guess if there's one thing my character would be good at, it would be that. People are all going to be very confused when they wake up and like some of their stuff's gone, but not everything. And they're like, did I spend that money last night? Nope. Let's talk to the bartender so we can get our magic back.
You want some whiskey?
Show me what you have to offer. So he only has merchant beds, but that's okay. I think that's be acceptable. I don't think anyone in our party would be okay with peasants. Not that we're like the rich folk, but we're certainly not poor. So I guess while we're going around town, I'm just going to open up locked doors. I don't think breaking and entering is a crime in the game. I think only stealing directly. Ooh, lockpick failed. Now I'm intrigued. I want to know what's in that.
It shall be as you wish.
I also absolutely love the town music, especially the Beregost music. It's very peaceful. If anyone out there can find a good recording of this song on like a harp or some other YouTuber, please lead me that way. I did track down an interesting page that actually did the Candlekeep Bar song in one of their videos. It was pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. And I'd really like a rendition of this song. And also, if you don't have the soundtrack to Baldur's Gate, it is definitely one I'd recommend picking up. There's a lot of dark percussion and aggressive like battle music, but every once in a while, I'd probably say about maybe a third of the tracks are these like peaceful, medieval, soothing tones. Now this is one of the more obviously well-off homes in Beregost. And again, I think there is something special about this house, but I can't remember.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Now these are two bodyguards that guard the noble. I don't remember if they'll let us pass.
I should have joined the army.
I advise you to be on your best behavior while in this house. I'll be watching you very closely. Aye, we've our eyes on you. I don't think they follow us around. And I'm pretty sure that most of these shelves just have books. Actually, there is a book that we will need for a quest here. It's not that. That's the one thing I don't plan on doing on this playthrough unless anyone specifically requests it, and that's reading the books. The books can be... There's a lot of them in this game.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
He does have a lot of books that I would think... to be completely honest, I have no idea where you find a whole collection of books. I don't know if the ones that we're finding right now in these shelves, or this is the only place in the entire game that they can be found. It would sure be unfortunate. I feel like there was something in the main room. There's nobody in here. Ooh, a lull gem. Okay. I thought there was... Ah! The wand of lightning. That's what it was. Now that is a very dangerous weapon. Lightning in this game is probably one of my favorite spells, but it's something you have to use with extreme caution. Lightning shows no prejudice in when it's cast, and it'll bounce off walls and it will kill your own party members. Unfortunately, I've seen it way too many times, so lightning is something to use with caution. Hold your place. No need for us to get off on the wrong foot. I rather like company occasionally, but the townsfolk are a bit standoffish. Let's see. I cannot understand why, sir. You have a lovely home and seem quite amicable. Perhaps it's because of those 2 guards you employ. That is an unfortunate possibility. They do seem to take a touch too much pleasure from their positions, but I'd sooner have them than not. I doubt I should feel safe without them, what with the banditry rampant around the countryside. Mayhaps when things have settled, I can maintain a more open house. Leave me, please. As a member of the town council, there's much that weighs on my mind. Now, there are a few other gems and goodies that we're going to grab in this town, and I really, really hope we can get underway before this episode ends. There's just so many little things to do in this town. Now, we are eventually going to head east just to at least find the temple. So we'll probably be making a stop there. There are some actually good things that they have. There's actually a holy temple to the east and a mage's, like, I'm going to call it a castle, but fortress to the west. And there's extremely good spells that are in that fortress for sale. Man, we have lucked out on lockpicking mostly this episode. Alright. Having all this extra gold will come in handy. Although it does eventually get to a point where it is kind of pointless, but still only being level 1 and 2 characters, we'll just take what we can get. Alright.
It shall be as you wish. How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
While my main doesn't have the highest charisma, it's not the end of the world.
Kiss me, blarney. What you wish done?
Hello there. Is there anything I can do for you on this fair day? Can you show me what you have for sale? We can get rid of a whole bunch of these gems that we found, and we'll probably find more before the day's up. Bastard swords. They will break. I don't remember if they break after the crisis is over, but I'd rather... really no point into holding on to them. Do you have a... Ooh, how much is your plate mail? 900? I mean, he does have some good stuff, but nothing that I particularly desire at this moment. Let's see here. MON, I don't remember if she can wear anything greater than studded armor. No. And Nira is... Poor Nira is in just the ultra most vulnerable position. Excuse me. Huh, I thought we still have necklaces. Wonder if I can buy them.
Whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Huh. Interesting. I don't think the smithies have anything to say.
This time.
Oh well, we made a little bit of gold. We're gonna finish exploring the town. We've already dealt with the Red Chief Inn and the brute that was in there. And I'm fairly certain that I think this is the Jovial Juggler, yeah. The Jovial Juggler, I'm pretty sure, does not have anyone. I think there is a thief that's in here, but maybe not. No, that was a different one.
Yes?
Ah, Bjornen!
Yes?
They did quite a number on me, those half-ogres. There's about of them fortifying themselves in the mountains south-southwest of here. You'd give them a taste of justice. That would do me proud. We're just picking up missions from everyone.
had enough without ye bothering me.
Aye, so everyone's heard. Everyone's a rubbernecker then, is that it? Old Gurk had his famous cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of paltry Tasloy. Yeah, it's old news, and if you make one crack about Cloakwood being an appropriate place to lose it, at least, I'll put your liver on the menu. I'll move on and let the next people in line have their laugh. So, Gurk's cloak is in this forest of Cloakwood. That's not going to be a quest that we get to for quite a while. Cloakwood is very much near the end of the game. And it's also a very terrifying place if you don't like spiders. Think of Mirkwood from Lord of the Rings if you're familiar.
It shall be as you
At least according to the book, in the Baldur's Gate books. Mirkwood is not not Mirkwood. Cloakwood is not a place I would. Yeah, you couldn't pay me to go there. There's a lot of things in this world that are dangerous, and that I would never entertain the idea of doing. That is one of them.
I need a sweet or some strong water and hay.
Let's see. Any other good goodies around here? Ogie Wisham.
Yes.
He's still down there? What do you mean? That Bjornin. I can feel his eyes looking at me. He's a paladin, you know. They ain't right in the head. They just look at you and you've been judged. What right do they have to do that? Has he threatened you in some way? Well, no, but I know he's looking for me. Why else would he be down there? Sure, he says he's resting and chatting up the locals, but I just know he's here for me. Well, I'm gonna stay up here till he's gone, I guess. Why doesn't he just come upstairs and get you if he's so interested in you? Well, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? No, he wants me to sit up here, wondering if he knows that I know that he knows that I know that he knows I'm up here knowing what he knows. I just know it. Have you talked to someone about this? You seem agitated. Recent evidence suggests that a barrel full of monkeys is not half as much fun as previously claimed, and is, in fact, rather horrifying. Okay. Goodbye now. Yeah, there are some nutters. Nope, it was unlocked. It's not stealing if it's unlocked, right? Alright. Oh man, nothing? That room surely looks like there'd be something in there. Oh well.
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in a
Also, let's figure out what this belt is. Cold resistance doubles. Ooh, okay. We have to be careful with something like that.
What is it this time?
If we're fighting something that we know uses cold and not fire, that'd be helpful, but I definitely don't want to fight a fire creature that has... that would be bad. Probably just end up instant killing one of my characters. Now this house right here, we're not going to go in, because this is the house that we had the mission for up in the Friendly Armament that's infested with the giant spiders. If I so much as open that door, we're dead. So we're going to come back to it when we're a little higher level, and that's generally how I judge whether or not my character is in a prime spot to continue story. There are kind of like little quests in this game that are kind of like road markers that basically allow you to discover whether or not
How may I be of assistance?
you're prepared for the next phase. Fighting those giant spiders is something that I usually do after Neshkel, because then my character and my team has enough to deal with it. And then we can progress up north, where the story would continue. Here's our old friend Firebeard Elvenhair from Candlekeep. Ah, so you're old Gorian's ward, the lonely kid of Candlekeep. Of course, I heard about the loss of Gorian, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you left Candlekeep, you've kept up with your reading. Oh, the world of books. I heard there's a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Fateful Coin. Can be had for a pretty penny at one of the stores around here. If you would be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'd gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus help with your travels. It must be so hard with Gorian gone.
You have but to ask.
I can only imagine. Oh, I almost opened it. Just out of habit.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I don't like stealing from Firebeard, but he doesn't have too terribly much. He's also a good character. There's apparently like a little Easter egg with him in the beginning. If you talk to him, I think it's 20 or 30 times. He gives you 300 gold, which might have actually made it so I didn't have to multi-class, but Oh well.
It shall be as you wish.
We might do that the next time around.
It shall
I
be
can have
as
a
you
character that's more focused on mage work or fighting and not have to worry
wish.
entirely
I shall tend
about
to it in a trice.
You won't
having to carry the thieving skills if they're not necessary. Oh, this guy wants to buy him. We're gonna get rid of that letter. Gold necklace. Yeah. History of the Fateful Coin. I don't think there's anything of particular interest here for me.
It shall be as you wish. I shall attend to it
It's
in a
hard to
trice.
find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, you were generous to an old man, so I'll be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. It is a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get a sense that you might enjoy it nonetheless. Let's see here. Party has gained 300 XP. Party's reputation is increased by 1. Party has gained an item, History of the Dead 3. Party has gained an item, Scroll Case. Ah, the Scroll Case, which I think... Is it just scrolls? Can I put Grind's letter in it? Yes! This is the one thing this game was missing for a long time, was the ability to... Yeah, see, this is the long book. We'll read it at some point. Was the ability to mass store items that didn't have the ability to be stacked together. So, like, if you had a character that had books and they filled up their inventory, there's nothing else they can carry. Well, now, with
What is it this time?
the scroll case, we can
Yes,
actually
you have
store,
but to ask.
well, in this case, scrolls, but there is one for books. So let's see, we've already been to Feld Posts. Landron's house is the one I had mentioned where the giant spiders are. We've already been to the Smithy, the Red Chief Inn. I don't remember if we've been to the Burning Wizard. Let's just check it out.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
Damn blasted hobgoblin bullies pulled the boots right off me own 2 feet and heading to the Badlands south of Beregost. I'll pay 100 gold pieces to show them whose boss get that boots back. Hey, isn't that Keldath Oldermere? This person's a thief. They just stole 25 gold, but I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it. There's plenty of other thieves that are worse that don't even provide us
I shall
quests.
attend to it in a trice.
What? Leave me be, to fire your wine with ye, and I hope he gets the gout. Fire wine? What and where is that? Firewine Bridge ruins is what I mean. She can be pretty far to the south and east, but a strong pair of legs will get you there just fine. I would just make sure that they are strong enough to bring you back too, though. The Firewine ruins might be quite the death trap for an inexperienced adventurer. Mind you remember that, and don't blame old Spen if you lose a few of your fellows stumbling about within. What else can you tell me about it? What? Don't you look like a fool enough to go tromping around such a place? Not likely. You want more info, you go talk to them halflings in Gullikin. They'd be curious about such things. They'll probably help ye. I warn ye again, though, it ain't no place for the young'un. You go there, and you're looking for a tough trouble. Best ye cut your teeth somewhere else before you throw your lives down that hole. What about Beregost? Anything interesting here? Hereabouts? The temple to the east be an interesting view if you like that sort of thing. I don't. Don't like much, actually. Don't think I like you either. Leave me to my reading. I don't really blame people. In this universe, magic is common. It's nothing really special or unique. I mean, to the individual, yeah, but it's not like it would be with our world where somebody would come out tomorrow with the ability to, like, use magic and it would change our thinking and understanding of the natural world. I appreciate how this universe is set up. It just seems that all the proverbial magic in the eyes of the people of the world that they're surrounded by, that light has gone out. Maybe it was never there. I mean, I guess when you live in a universe where gods and demons are just as common as everything else, you don't think much about uniqueness.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So we're gonna have our main character just do a quick run around and try to grab as much loot as we can without getting caught. Welcome, my dear. You are early. Excuse me. Indeed, I was expecting visitors, but none such as you. Begone before my company arrives. I should not tolerate the mood being ruined by a band of miscreants. Band? It's just me, guy. My band is outside. But he doesn't know that.
It shall be as you wish.
Have I said how much I love this music? I just love the harp, or the lyre. I'm not entirely sure what instrument this is.
You have but to ask.
Now, hopefully with some luck, I can do all this without actually encountering any fights. I'm pretty sure that most of these buildings don't contain any aggressors.
How may I be of assistance?
And I don't want to have my party wandering around with me. Mostly just to scope out, see if anyone's got anything worth. Grab a little bit of extra XP just for block picking.
You have but to ask.
So you could consider this, I guess, a filler episode.
You have but to ask.
Really just gaining a little bit of XP, exploring the town. I really wish there wasn't a guy down here. I always want to know what's in chests. I know there's only books in there. Huh. I thought there was somebody supposed to be sleeping in this room. Guess not. Maybe it's always because it's daytime. You can just imagine this, like, guy wearing a mage's cloak with a katana in his hand and blue hair, just like, you're just in your, like, kitchen doing your own thing, and all of a sudden this guy just walks in, doesn't say a word, walks around your house, and then just leaves. It'd be like a surreal moment. I'd be like, what just happened? Again, I'm not entirely sure if she's in the other room, if it counts as breaking line of sight. I don't want to find out. What book is this? I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever seen that book before. Most of the books are like numbered. So if they're not numbered, I don't know if that carries any significance or importance, but definitely want to see what we have to find around here.
You have but to ask.
Now, in the old version of Baldur's Gate, you actually had to like mouse around to find all this stuff. There wasn't this little nifty reveal details where it shows you everything that's interactable. I'm very thankful for that because these episodes will be even longer as I try to remember what I can interact with and what I can't. Mom, someone's in the house. Ooh, you gonna get it if you don't leave. Daddy might come home and give you such a whooping. Don't threaten me with a good time, kid.
You have but to ask. I shall attend to it in a trice.
Alright, let's see.
You have but to ask.
Mother said not to talk with strangers.
Ah, you scared me. I wasn't taking anything. Honest. I was just checking out the house, that's all. Someone's got to watch over the place, because I'm sure they will come back. The Grey Cards only went to Baldur's Gate to visit, and they should be back already. I'm going to wait here until they do. So, you're a squatter then, kid?
I shall attend to it in a
I mean, that's cool. Whatever floats your boat. It's not my house. I never thought there was one place in this town that had a couple of gems. I just can't, for the life of me, remember where. Ooh,
You have but to ask.
I'm running a bit late on this one.
What is it this time?
Okay, let's take a look where we've been. So we still have these two houses down here we can explore. We're going to hold off on going to Landrin's home. I don't believe there was anything over in this way that we haven't been to. Okay. So we're going to have our group gather up around these two houses. We're going to explore this part of Beregost next episode. And then we're going to finally start on our journey south. We might take a slight detour to the east and the west just to reveal those parts of the map, but we will be underway here much, much sooner, and most of these plots and fillers will be out of our way. Alright guys, well thank you for joining us. This is Cody with CRS Labs, signing off.